Don't take sports talk here with me, Durham. They're on opposite side via Skype.
Of course.
All right. Doing all right, man?
Oh yeah.
All right.
All
Here
right.
we go. Today's episode of Twin Debate is going to be about Jim Irsay. Yeah, we're going local this time. We're going local. All right. There has been recent talks of Jim Irsay and his anticipation and decision making on firing Chuck Pagano, head coach, and general manager Ryan Grigson. And before we actually get our hands dirty and nitty gritty to the point, this is what he said in an interview. Start quote. Honestly, at the end of every season, we sit down and review where we're at. I don't have any anticipation of change. There's no plan of that. We'll evaluate everything. Well, I will. Look if you can improve your franchise. Even if you're doing well, you're going to make that move. You just are. At least I am. It's about winning and winning the right way and trying to sustain success over a large period of time. We used to be in the playoffs. This is the first time in almost 20 years we wouldn't have made the playoffs, if that would be the case. Back to back years. That's extremely disappointing. We hold out the hope that we can win three, though, and get everything to fall our way. That's what he said, end quote, excuse me. And that's what he did say. Now, let's just say there for our sake. Everybody believes that at the end of the season that well, most people believe at the end of the season that Irsay is going to get rid of Pagano and Grigson. What do you believe that you think should happen or could happen at the end of this season
I'm gonna do
if
both
the
of
Cubs
them.
don't make the playoffs?
I'm gonna do both of them. Should, on the behalf of should, he should get rid of Gritson.
I agree.
And if he decides to get rid of Pagano, I think that's the bad move.
I agree.
Here's what I think should happen. I think that Ursay should get rid of Ryan Gritson, just like how he
Mm-hmm.
should,
Mm-hmm.
and make Chuck Pagano head coach and general manager. That way, Pagano can go in, get his own players, draft his own players, and do what he needs to do to build a defense and an offense to his philosophy of game plans and his
Absolutely.
coaches that surrounds him. I think that would be the only way that he could succeed.
And that's the only test that Pagano will really would have. And with your theory there, I absolutely agree with that 100% because I believe personally, ever since Grigson and Pagano came in, Grigson had threw a whole bunch of crap at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a whole bunch of crap, meaning that he has made terrible and undecisive decisions about the team. You know, trading, picking up Trent Richardson in the trade. You know, bust. You know, because for one, you're not really sure how the players are feeling about that, and that could cause a lot of tension and drama, which did lead to that. And then every time he threw it at him, guess who was there to catch it and save his behind? Pagano.
Mm-hmm.
Except the Trent Richardson ordeal.
Mm-hmm.
Except the Trent Richardson ordeal. But so far, everything that Grayson had threw at Pagano, he had practically stuck to it, dealt with it, and now I believe, like you said there, that he should be general manager. I believe it's time for him to get his hands dirty and actually create his own team
Mm-hmm.
like how he should.
Mm-hmm. I agree because for the most part, you sit down and you think about it. To finish 11-5 your first 3 years,
Mm-hmm.
but then to drop and finish at a 500 record, 8-8, for all that drama to go on and you still finish 8-8, where's the real issue? Is it really with Pagano or is it really with Gritson?
Absolutely.
Gritson.
It's Rich Grayson. Mm-hmm.
Pagano's doing everything in his power to maintain the locker room. It's
Mm-hmm.
obvious. You can look at it and you can tell. I've seen Pagano. I've seen him after a loss. No, after a loss. I don't remember which game it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it wasn't Thanksgiving night. I don't remember which game it was. It was sometime in November. Might have been the
That's fine.
weekend before. I mean, it might have been Sunday.
Absolutely. That's fine.
I seen the way his demeanor was. His demeanor didn't change even with that loss. So
Mm-hmm.
he still have the confidence to get the team built up. That's just me. That's how I seen him. He looked like he still has that confidence. He didn't look, worried. He didn't look anything. So he has that demeanor to where he knows that he can make a change, and uh, rather whoever throws whatever at him, he's gonna make sure that it works. And
Yeah,
it's been proven. To me, it has
absolutely.
been proven.
Yeah, it has. No doubt. It has been proved. Because here's the thing. Now, with Jim Irsay, if you're Jim Irsay, this is what I would do. I would actually you know them more better than of course me and you do.
Mm-hmm.
We just seen their performance basis.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of watching TV or actually being at the game and being there working it and stuff like that. But Jim Irsay actually has to see that, okay, where is the real problem at? Is it Pagano or is it Grigson? Okay, that's what he's going to have to look at. And of course, he said he's going to actually sit down and evaluate everything. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to know that the issue lies within Grigson. You know that.
Because a lot of
Now,
people want both of them gone. You don't
no,
want to do that.
that
Not
you don't want exactly.
You don't want to
No,
do that because now they
mm-hmm.
have to learn a whole new playbook and rebuild everything back up. You don't want to get rid of Pagano in this situation. Everybody that
Mm-hmm.
gotten justice to him for 4 years. You want to get rid of Grissom because Grissom is not the one that's creating the playbook. It is Pagano and his
Pagano.
offensive staff and his defensive staff. You don't want to do that. Get rid of Grissom.
Exactly, and the coaching staff is doing everything they can to try to make Grigson look good. But let's face it, he's not doing any good. He's not helping the franchise. That is the problem. Because I read that article. Even I read that article when they were scouting players. You know what I'm saying? Grigson was trying to make himself look good. Look, I'm sorry. You already made your first impression. And to me, you're garbage. You got to go.
I'm telling
Period.
you because you sit down and look at it from a standpoint where those draft picks
Mm-hmm.
kind of gets your head scratching. Where do
Yeah,
we
where are they?
first question, where are they? And secondly, where do we need a wide receiver? Where do we need a wide receiver?
And what was
You
the
get
main?
rid of you get rid of Reggie Wayne. Oh, he's getting older, so let's just get rid of him. Really? And then you pick up Andre Johnson, who really didn't do nothing. And then expected for him to replace Reggie Wayne. He'd been with the team for 14 years. Am I right? 14 years? But then you get Andre Johnson, and look what happens. You make players feel down on themselves. You got to go. You got to go.
And here's the thing with Reggie Wayne, and you brought up a good point. Why do you think T.Y. Hilton was so good? Why do you think T.Y. Hilton is good now?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. T.Y. Hilton is even
Reggie Wayne.
and look at Dante Moncrief. He's picking up off of a little bit of what Reggie Wayne did, but mainly picking up off of T.Y. Hilton.
That is pure talent. But here's the main question there. With Grayson on board, what was the main issue from last season that they needed from the draft?
Offensive line.
Bingo. Why did you not pick up an offense? Why are you too busy focusing on defense
See,
and receivers? You need more offensive line.
Yeah, he picked up 2 offensive linemen. I think I still have the notes. He picked up 2 offensive linemen from the draft.
Mm-hmm.
He could have done better to pick better offensive linemen in the draft based purely on their scouting.
Right.
And to me, his scouting was not good enough because now he's still getting sacked more often, I think, than he did last year. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's an issue.
And of course, they're not getting healthy either. So
it's really time for Gritson to go.
You got to go.
You got to go.
If that's the only change you need to make, I think it's Gritson.
Agreed.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But hey, other people think otherwise. Of course, that's your opinion. That's your choice.
Have at it.
Have at it.
Have at it.
All right, Dan. Anything else you want to add to this?
Nope.
All right. That wraps up another edition of Twins Debate. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up, like the video, share it, do what you got to do. Any comments, thoughts, concerns, whatever it may be, comment below in the comment section. But in the meantime, we're going to wrap this up and get up on out of here. With me, Daryl, Darren via Skype.
Yep.
All right. Catch up with us on another episode of Twins Debate. Until then,
Ciao.
ciao.